Bună ziua și bine ați venit! Sunt Adrian Săceleanu, jurnalist ZF, iar în cadrul ediției de astăzi a emisiunii ZF Tech Day vă propun să urmăriți un extras din evenimentul Capital Market 2023, organizat săptămâna trecută la Paris de grupul francez de telecomunicații Orange. Mai exact, vă invităm să urmăriți segmentul în care au fost enunțate planurile strategice ale grupului francez Orange pentru divizia sa Orange Business. Pentru a face acest lucru, vă invit să urmăriți în cele ce urmează intervențiile susținute de Aliet Muznier-Lompr, care este CEO al Orange Business, și de Christel Heidemann, care este CEO al grupului Orange.
Hello, everyone. So, I guess you saw that we announced this morning that Orange Business Services is becoming Orange Business. This name change symbolizes the simplification and the focus we want to achieve. As other operators, Orange Business is being disrupted by a fast-changing market landscape. Collaborative tools, cloud and software are replacing telco legacy solutions such as fixed telephony and private enterprise networks, which were historical cash cows of Orange Business. Of course, this market shift, although accelerated by COVID, is not new. For over 10 years, Orange Business has been reshuffling its portfolio to build capabilities in the digital space. Those digital activities represented 29% of the Orange Business mix in 2015, and it now accounts for 44%. This change in activity mix has not only very seriously impacted our gross margin mix, it has also converted Orange Business into a kind of hybrid object, half telco, half digital company. This has created maneuvering difficulties, which, bundled with a very large portfolio of activities, have also created day-to-day operational execution challenges. This has translated into a 32% EBITDA decline over the last 3 years. And the 2025 financial plan we are showing today has been totally rebased compared to what was presented to you at the B2B Day mid-2021. Of course, this situation calls for a decisive overhaul of the Orange Business operating model. But before detailing the plan, let me be explicit about where do we want to go. My very strong conviction is that while networks are becoming software, and while software is moving to the cloud, the worlds of telecom and the worlds of digital will ultimately converge. Traditional B2B telecom services are being transformed into infrastructure integration and system integration. In this context, Orange Business has very differentiated assets in the fields of what I'm calling the 3C. Those 3C are connectivity, cloud, and cyber security. Those assets and expertise are highly recognized by our enterprise customers and put us in a unique position to efficiently orchestrate the global digital infrastructures. Consequently, I truly believe that Orange Business has a strong right to play and can become the European reference as a network and digital integrator. Yet, to succeed, we must decisively shift our operating model and adopt all the attributes of an integrator. This will require an energetic action plan. Such action plan includes changing our organization, which was done on January 1st, leveraging the various digital companies we acquired in the past decade in a kind of cultural reverse takeover. The next step is to rework our cost structure. We aim at significantly reducing both our SG&A and production costs through an ambitious cost-saving plan. I will not share the numbers today, as I'm sure you will understand that I will keep the exclusivity of the details to our social partners. I will trigger a consultation process with them mid-March, and I will report progress on a quarterly basis. And we will do all of that while providing comprehensive training to our staff for acquiring the necessary skills. In this fast-changing world, the required skills are changing much faster than individual career cycles. And we have the responsibility, I have the responsibility, to accompany our employees through those evolutions. We will therefore set up a large-scale reskilling and upskilling program with more than 5,000 employees who will be trained from traditional telco areas to the world of virtualization, cloud, data, AI, and cyber. Now, let me share with you the overall architecture of the Global Action Plan based on 4 levers which will enable a return to profitable growth in 2025. The first lever that you are seeing here is about simplification and cost reduction. It includes several items, such as a new organization since January 1st, a new leaner management team, reduced from 17 to 12 members, with more than half new, including 3 external joiners. It's also about the rationalization of the past 7 business units into 3 business lines under a single marketing and product entity. Then the simplification of our pre-sales processes under 2 geographical zones, owning the P&L, whereas such a P&L used to be monitored in a fragmented way across the 7 business units. And last but not least, the adaptation of our cost structure, as already mentioned. The objective is to bring Orange Business back in line with market standards in each of its activities by ending low-margin contracts and better passing on inflation, increasing our offshore ratio, leveraging organizational synergies, and rationalizing our application portfolio. Moving to the second lever, it's about focus our investments into priority areas. Orange Business will focus on 4 strategic value propositions, where it is uniquely differentiated thanks to its deep understanding of enterprises' infrastructures. This focus includes a drastic simplification of the product portfolio through a reduction by half of the marketing products within the next 12 months. The 4 value propositions are the following. The first one is the transformation of digital infrastructures, leveraging our ability to orchestrate network, cloud, and security components all together in order to lay the foundations for secured and flexible connectivity to the cloud. The second one is the foundations of the employee experience, combining our know-how in connectivity, mobility, voice, video, and collaboration tools while guaranteeing security. The third one is the foundations of the customer experience, combining our know-how in contact centers, networks, voice, AI, and IT integration. And the fourth one is the foundation of digitization of operations, especially in factories, based on our mastery of 4G and 5G private mobile networks, IoT connectivity, edge cloud, and security. Moving now to the third pillar, the third lever, which is the transformation of the traditional connectivity business. The core of our 4 value proposition, you saw that, I said it already, is about orchestrating and securing end-to-end digital infrastructures. To do so, we will leverage our strengths in next-gen secured connectivity. It's about reinforcing our position of leader in virtualized networks, but also about providing fast and agile fiber and 5G deployments. We are launching an ambitious project to digitalize our entire connectivity portfolio and develop future-proof, as-a-service, next-gen connectivity solutions. And last but not least, our 4th lever is about strengthening our digital capabilities in France and in Europe. I'm talking about cloud, data, digital, and more particularly cyber, which Christelle will highlight in a minute. We are aiming at keeping growth rates in line with the market while significantly improving profitability, again by aiming at market margin levels, particularly in the cloud services area. Such an action plan and the redesign of the Orange Business Company model aims at recovering EBITDA growth by the end of the plan. We will limit the gross margin decrease in our traditional fixed and mobile services to an average annual rate of -8% over the period. Conversely, our IT and IS services gross margin is expected to grow by +8% on average per year, fueled by IT services. Combined with our SG&A reduction efforts, EBITDA will return to growth in full year 2025. To conclude, and as a recap, we aim at being a leading and high-performing network and digital integrator. We clearly have the assets to do so, and we will adapt our operating model and cost structure accordingly. It will be done through a structured action plan on which I will regularly report progress. We will have a negative mid-single-digit EBITDA CAGR over the period 22-25, and EBITDA will go back to growth in 25 at the latest. Let's now go back to Christelle, who will discuss a rapidly growing activity with cybersecurity.
Thank you, Aliette. This is an intense transformation plan, obviously. That includes a very dynamic activity, our cyber defense business. Our aim is, of course, to accelerate growth of Orange Cyber Defense. The market is forecast to grow around double-digit over the coming years, and we have already demonstrated our ability to outperform the market. Orange is a leading and trusted operator, meaning that cybersecurity is in our DNA and is a core business. And we aim to be a leading player in Europe. Within the enterprise segment, with a revenue close to 1 billion euro in 2022, Orange Cyber Defense is already close to its 2023 target. Organic growth will be supported by underlying market dynamics, of course, driven by the increasing needs from individuals all the way to large corporates. The recent acquisitions in Switzerland, combined with other potential bolt-on acquisitions, will accelerate our growth beyond purely organic. We will continue to allocate additional resources to boost Orange Cyber Defense growth, and we are targeting organic revenues above 1.3 billion euro in 2025.
Aceasta a fost ediția de astăzi a ZF Tech Day. Vă mulțumim pentru că ne-ați urmărit și vă așteptăm și la edițiile următoare. La revedere!